Hey guys, it's Jonathan Trailer, host of Hope with Jonathan. I want to welcome you to my Hope with Jonathan channel here on YouTube, guys, where we share warrior stories in need of a living donor. Guys, Hope with Jonathan gives the warriors a spotlight and gives them a platform to express their personal journey, personal story with battling kidney disease, dialysis, and in need of a living donor for kidney transplant. So I wanted to come on here and do this quick live with you to let you guys know what we are doing with Hope with Jonathan over here on YouTube, as well as we also stream on Facebook as well. But right now, I just wanted to kind of focus on our YouTube channel and let you guys know that what we're doing with the Hope with Jonathan channel. Also, want to let you guys know that we're looking into getting into some educational videos where we're going to be trying to bring on some dietitians, some renal dietitians, and also bringing on some possible nephrologists to speak with the, on behalf of kidney disease and doing dialysis and in need of a transplant, and talking about ways to avoid getting kidney disease, and prevention, and type 2 diabetes education and all that stuff. So wanting to kind of branch out a little bit and get a little bit more into the educational side. So we're going to be utilizing this channel as well for that. So I'm definitely looking forward to bringing people on and doing that. And if you guys are wondering about the background, I'm not utilizing the green screen right now because of some internet issues that I've had. I noticed when I'm on StreamYard, there's an extreme lag when I'm utilizing the green screen. So for now, Hope with Jonathan is kind of taking a break. Also, my son is home from college, and that was kind of like my studio room. So I've kind of moved my setup into another area of my house. So right now I'll be doing these shows probably from this area, occasionally using another room as well. But I wanted to let you guys know really quick. I wanted to hop on here and do this live and let you guys know that I would really, really appreciate you guys if you would like, follow, and subscribe. It's really easy to do. All you do is just click the subscribe button, and there you go. You're following Hope with Jonathan's channel. Guys, you can also find us at hopewithjonathan.com. The website is still a work in progress, but it's set up pretty much right now to be able to show you guys about a little bit about what Hope with Jonathan's about. There's some interviews on there featured. You can also stream my podcast on there live. All of the interviews become audio podcast over on the Hope with Jonathan podcast, and you can enjoy those as well if you subscribe to our channel. Also, if you can't access it here, you can always access it on Spotify. You can access it on Apple Podcasts. I pretty much have that podcast streaming everywhere. So we're just trying to utilize as many platforms as we can to push the warrior stories out there, the kidney warrior stories, as far as we can, and take advantage of our platforms such as YouTube to do that, and utilize as many other platforms as we can as well. So I wanted to let you guys know, if you wanted to, you can go over also and follow us. You can like our Facebook page at Hope with Jonathan. We're on Instagram at Hope with Jonathan. We're on Twitter on Hope with Jonathan. I also have a TikTok account. The TikTok account is utilized as well. So Hope with Jonathan over on TikTok. We also have a Twitch account, which is, Twitch is mainly utilizing for gaming, but we have a Twitch account as well, Hope with Jonathan. You can pretty much find us pretty much anywhere. I have a few other social media sites that I'm on as well. I'm on MeWe, Snapchat, and a few others, Tumblr, WhatsApp, and a few others. LinkedIn is a huge one. I'm also on LinkedIn. You can find me on LinkedIn at Jonathan Trailer, or you can find Hope with Jonathan over on LinkedIn. And excuse my cats that are running by. They're having a good time right now, running around the house. I have two. I have Maine Coon, an orange Maine Coon, and we have a tuxedo cat, black and white, Rico and Simba. There goes Simba right there. But anyway, guys, I wanted to let you guys know, Hope with Jonathan. We have a platform that we're utilizing to try to share warriors in need, warrior stories, kidney warriors that have experienced, kidney disease, kidney failure, doing kidney dialysis, in need of a living donor. All these things are really, really hard to deal with. They're not only hard physically, but they're also hard mentally. They have it's very draining, and it's tough, and you need some sort of support. And I feel like these interviews do that. I feel like these interviews are therapeutic, not only for the warrior, but also to push their story out there. And you just never know who's going to get in front of that story, and be able to watch these interviews and feel compelled to want to possibly test or be a person's donor. So that's what Hope with Jonathan's all about. Like I said, we're going to be branching into the educational aspect, trying to bring on some dietitians, trying to bring on some nephrologists if we can. Been reaching out to some other people, trying to get some people on as well for the educational aspect of Hope with Jonathan. We're going to try to do at least one show a month that is some form of education with kidney disease, kidney diet, renal diets, things like that. So, but guys, I really appreciate all the feedback, all the love and the likes. It would really greatly appreciate. I would be so appreciative if you would click on that subscribe button and subscribe to my channel. What we're doing, there's a lot of other people that are doing what we're doing. I want to send a shout out to Kidney Warrior merch that's on YouTube as well. I appreciate their support. Also, the Diary of a Kidney Warrior podcast. I appreciate her support as well. Sam Jennings is on here. Sam Jennings is doing a great work. The Warriors Quest Show, Urban Health Outreach Media Channel, the Urban Network, they're doing a great work as well. Amazing staff, amazing people there. So if I miss somebody, the Lisa Baxter Show, just so many different ones. Save 1,000 Lives, just so many people. So Uncle Jim, also go follow as well, kidneysolutions.org. They have a channel as well, Kidney Solutions, a network of transplant experience. I'm a volunteer for them, so definitely go over and subscribe to their channel. Just trying to give you guys a few places to go here on YouTube that Hope with Jonathan's kind of affiliated with. And but I appreciate everyone's support. I appreciate everyone's feedback for the show. This is just a quick live to introduce you guys to our channel. We're going to try to do more lives like this where we just kind of talk with you guys. I'm going to try to do some live podcasting as well on here. And just wanted to let you guys know that, what Hope with Jonathan's all about. And we're trying to just push kidney warrior stories out there, try to, bring more awareness to kidney disease, dialysis, transplant, organ donation, all of it, all of the above. So again, guys, appreciate it. If you guys would subscribe, again, I'll let you guys know, hopewithjonathan.com. Again, we're pretty much everywhere, so you can find us everywhere. And just to give you guys a little bit of a quick backstory, I'm also a kidney patient as well. Was transplanted August the 11th of 2020. And on July 8th of 2019, I went into emergency kidney failure due to the fact of type 2 diabetes and hypertension was way out of control. My levels were just off the charts high, started swelling so badly that I could not put my shoes on, retaining so much fluid. I really didn't know what was going on. I was having a lot of problems, with breathing. I started feeling really chronically fatigued. I went to the bed and I was sleeping for like 3 or 4 days. Finally, after my wife kept begging me to go to the emergency room, I tried to get out of bed. I fell completely in the floor with no strength at all, and I ended up in the emergency room. Started having a lot of heart palpitations. My potassium, I found out later, was a 9, which is off the charts high. And I started having, like I said, heart palpitations, couldn't breathe very well, almost as if I had ran a marathon. My heart was just beating out of my chest. Ended up getting to my local hospital. Local hospital does lab work, comes back and says, hey, you're an emergency kidney failure, and we need to get you to San Antonio as quick as possible. We got to put you in a helicopter. So just imagine a scene out of your favorite Grey's Anatomy episode. That's really what I experienced. And when I got to the hospital, I was just moments from death. Basically, when I got there, they wheeled me in the ER, and the emergency room physician said, hey, I don't like what I see, and you better grab the crash cart. And they grabbed the crash cart, and I woke up 3 days later in the ICU. So with that being said, I stayed about 2 weeks into the hospital. Excuse me. And I stayed about 2 weeks into the hospital. And wow, I'm having some allergies right now. Not a good time for it, though, on this live. But what I was trying to say was I stayed about 2 weeks there in the hospital, about 3 or 4 in the ICU. And within the ICU, they took off like 30 pounds of fluid off of me. And my family, I still remember waking up. I was intubated, which means you have a tube down your throat, and you have like lines and tubes and hoses. I had them all over me. And I was literally strapped to the bed, and I could not speak. So when I came to, imagine, being alive in your mind, but you couldn't speak, you couldn't talk, and you were basically trying to tell people you were alert, but I couldn't, because I had every kind of hose and tube and line down my throat and wires across my body. Hands were tied to a bed. And later I found out the reason why my hands were tied to the bed was because they were trying to keep me restrained, because I was trying to pull my hose and tubes out, out of my body. So that wouldn't have been good. So that's the reason why they had my hands tied. But honestly, it was a very, very dramatic, life-altering, head-spinning experience. And my family, thank God, I had a strong support system. They were, there with me every step of the way, and they were able to, continue to pray for me and believe for me that things were going to work out for me. But later on, my nephrologist that was there at the hospital told me I was just moments from death. If I had stayed in the bed, that I would have basically had into like a coma state, due to the fact that my phosphorus and my potassium and all that was so high that the toxins were they were at a level of just being deadly completely. And could have easily just passed away, but I didn't. And I could have easily passed on the way to the hospital. I could have easily passed in the helicopter. I could have easily passed in the hospital once I reached the appropriate hospital, but I didn't. I survived. And because of this dramatic experience, because of this life-altering experience, because of what happened to me, I wanted to start and do something as well. And that's where Hope with Jonathan was born. And I started, doing these interviews as soon as I came home from transplant. And I started, trying to help people that were in need as soon as I got home from transplant. Even before, Hope with Jonathan, before it was called Hope for Jonathan. And it was, that was my kidney advocacy page, was Hope for Jonathan. So Hope for Jonathan, I was actually still, sharing some other warrior stories on there as well on Hope for Jonathan. But then Hope for Jonathan, after I got my transplant, I said, you know what do I need to do? Hope for Jonathan. Well, Hope for Jonathan became Hope with Jonathan. And Hope with Jonathan now is basically, a platform for kidney warriors to share their story. And like I said, we're getting into the educational aspect. But after I stayed in the hospital, I left there with a permacath, a central line right here in my chest. And once I did dialysis in center, they talked to me about getting a fistula. And I have a fistula here on my left arm. It's kind of hard to see in the camera, but I have one right there in my left wrist. Still have it. But I've been transplanting now for 10 months, and my labs have been really, really great. And I'd like to come on here sometime, and I'll talk with you guys on a live and talk to you about my transplant experience and my donor and all of that. And I'll share that story for another time on a live. But I have an amazing story with who my donor is and my transplant story and all that. But I wanted to give you guys an idea of why I do what I do and who I am and what I'm about. And this channel is basically just utilized, to share other warrior stories in need. And I wouldn't want anybody else to ever go through what I went through, because it was a very scary, like I said, life altering, head spinning, bump in the road, I call it. But honestly, guys, I want to let you know that I am not bitter about what happened at all, because it changed my life. It changed the course of my life. And I now, try to do a lot of positive things and try to help a lot of people. And I became an advocate for many different, nonprofit organizations such as AAKP, NKF, AKF, which, if you don't know what those stands for, American Association of Kidney Patients, American Kidney Fund, National Kidney Foundation. I'm also an ambassador as well and volunteer for KidneySolutions.org, network of transplant experience. Here in Kerrville, Texas. So I volunteer for them as the social media director. Also, I'm a patient mentor as well. I talk and mentor patients that have either, are facing kidney failure, or they have already been transplanted. So that's what I'm about. I pretty much deal with kidney disease in some form or fashion throughout the week. And whether it's live interviews, or whether it's talking with and mentoring patients, or it's doing something with the podcast. I also write blogs. I'm writing blogs for a group called www.kidneytrails.com, and there's many authors on there that are sharing blogs. And you can find my personal story there at www.kidneytrails.com on a blog that I wrote. But anyway, guys, I appreciate you guys tuning in. I've been going now for about 17 minutes, so I just wanted to kind of keep this live to a minimum. But let you guys know a little bit about me, a little bit about my channel, a little bit about what we're doing. So if you know someone, a warrior in need, that may need a interview, or may want to share their story, you can reach out to us. You can email us. You can reach out to us on social media. Again, we're on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, or you can also reach out to me personally. My name is Jonathan Traylor. You see what I look like. I've got a profile picture. Pretty much you'll see my profile that I'm an advocate, and I have in my bio there www.hopewithjonathan.com. So if you see that, that's me. But feel free to reach out, friend me on Facebook. Like I said, feel free to follow any of our pages, and please, guys, if you would, please subscribe to our channel. It'd be much appreciated. But hey, guys, you guys stay safe out there. Remember, guys, to be friendly to people. It costs nothing to be friendly to people, and to show people love, and spread a little bit of love. So it costs zero to do that, for sure. And guys, again, remember to stay positive, hang on to hope. And God bless you. And also, please, whatever you do, remember to take care of your kidneys. A simple blood and urine test can save your life. Definitely, if you are type 2 diabetic or hypertensive, the top two factors are from type 2 diabetes and hypertension. So please, whatever you do, please stay on top of your labs. Stay on top of them, please. And guys, I appreciate you listening to me. Again, guys, this is Jonathan Traylor. Stay safe out there. God bless. And remember to take care of your kidneys.